In this video, we're going to answer one of the biggest questions every XRP investor asks. How secure is the XRP ledger really? You've heard rumors, doubts, and debates about whether this technology can actually stand up to global financial stress. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the XRP ledger is trusted by banks, institutions, and millions of users, and where the real risks still lie. Stay until the end, because what you'll learn might completely change the way you see XRP. Before we dive in, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Do you trust the technology behind XRP? I'll be reading and responding to every single one. Let's start with the basics. The XRP ledger is not just another blockchain. It was built back in 2012, making it one of the oldest and most battle-tested distributed ledgers in the world. While Bitcoin and Ethereum rely on energy-intensive mining, XRP Ledger uses a consensus protocol that doesn't require miners. Instead, validators confirm transactions every 3 to 5 seconds. That means it's faster, cheaper, and more eco-friendly. But how does that affect security? Here's the truth. Speed doesn't mean weakness. The XRP Ledger's consensus protocol is designed to prevent double spending and manipulation by requiring agreement from a trusted set of validators spread across the globe. Unlike proof-of-work systems, attackers can't just buy more hardware to take over. To compromise the XRP Ledger, you'd need to control a massive share of the trusted validator list, and Ripple doesn't control them all. Today, over half of the validators are operated independently, by universities, exchanges, and institutions worldwide. But what about hacks? People often confuse exchange hacks with blockchain hacks. When you hear XRP got hacked, it usually means a centralized exchange holding XRP was breached, not the ledger itself. In fact, since its creation, the XRP ledger has never been successfully hacked or stopped. Even during moments of heavy stress, like the SEC lawsuit against Ripple or periods of extreme volatility, the ledger kept running smoothly, processing transactions around the clock. Now, let's bust a myth. Some critics claim the XRP ledger is centralized because Ripple Labs plays such a big role in its ecosystem. But decentralization isn't about how much XRP Ripple holds, it's about who validates the transactions. The ledger has gradually moved toward more independence, with Ripple operating only a small fraction of validators today. The rest are community-run. In other words, Ripple may be a major player, but it doesn't hold the keys to the entire system. So how secure is XRP compared to other blockchains? Consider this. Bitcoin handles about 7 transactions per second, and Ethereum about 30. The XRP ledger handles up to 1,500 per second without breaking a sweat. And it's done this for over a decade without downtime. That level of reliability is why financial institutions even consider using it. After all, if you're settling millions or billions of dollars, security and uptime are non-negotiable. Let's take it further. The XRP ledger has built-in features that actually make it safer for certain use cases. One example is its built-in anti-spam mechanism. Every transaction burns a tiny fraction of XRP, which prevents attackers from spamming the network with endless fake transactions. It's like an automatic firewall baked into the code. Another key factor is transparency. Every transaction on the XRP ledger is public and immutable. Once recorded, it can't be changed or deleted. That's why regulators and institutions trust it, because every movement of value leaves a permanent trail. It's secure not only against hackers, but also against manipulation or cover-ups. Now, are there risks? Of course! No system is perfect. The main risk isn't someone hacking the XRP ledger directly, it's external factors. That includes bad actors targeting centralized exchanges, phishing scams, or governments imposing sudden regulations. Another risk is the dependence on the validator list. While diverse, if too many validators were compromised or taken offline, the ledger's security could be tested. But so far, the system has proven resilient even under stress. So, what's the bottom line? The XRP ledger is one of the most secure and reliable blockchains in operation today. It's fast, efficient, and has stood the test of time. The reason institutions are experimenting with it isn't just speed, it's trust. And in finance, trust is everything. Here's the takeaway for you. While memes and price predictions get all the attention, the true strength of XRP is its ledger. It's the foundation for Ripple's global payment vision and potentially the backbone of a new financial era. If you own XRP or are thinking about investing, understanding its security is crucial because long-term value is built on trust and resilience. So let me ask you, how secure do you think XRP Ledger really is compared to Bitcoin or Ethereum? Do you trust it enough to handle trillions in global settlement? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I respond to every single one, and your opinion could spark the next big debate in the community. Don't forget to like and comment for more XRP deep dives. Together, we'll keep uncovering the truth behind the headlines and prepare for what's next.